Hi, in our previous video on highest common factor, we have seen the prime factorization technique of finding the HCF of two or more numbers. In this video, let us learn the long division method. And when do we use the long division method? We use the long division methods when the numbers whose HCF we are finding are really big numbers. So let us see how do we find the HCF of those numbers using the long division method. Let us learn it by an example. Suppose we have to find the HCF of 180 and 236. We will be using the long division technique. So, the long division technique says divide the bigger number by smaller number. Here our bigger number is 236. So we will try to divide 236 by 180. So 236, it goes one time by 180, 180 ones are, and the remainder that is left to us is 56. So this is our remainder. Okay, now what is our next step? The next step is that we will be using this remainder as the divisor. This remainder becomes your next divisor. Okay, and the dividend will be the divisor from the previous step. Okay, so now our dividend becomes 180. The divisor is the remainder from the previous step. Let us see. So we have 56 threes are 168. Let us subtract again. We get a 12. So now here 12 is our remainder. And that will become our new quotient. Not quotient but the divisor. And we will be dividing the previous divisor by 12. 12 fours are 48. We are left with an 8 here on subtraction. Now 8 is a remainder and 8 becomes our 8 is the remainder and it becomes our next divisor, and we will be dividing the previous step's divisor. So it was 12. We divide 12 by 8. So we get 8 ones are 8. And we are left with the remainder of 4. Now in the next step, 4 becomes the divisor. So here we have remainder as 4. Four will become the divisor and we will be dividing 8 by 4. So we get 4 twos are 8 and we get a 0. We have to continue these steps till we get the remainder as 0. The step where we get the remainder as 0, whatever is the divisor in that particular step becomes the HCF of the given two numbers. So here we see that the HCF of 180 and 236 is 4. You divide the bigger number by the smaller number. Whatever remainder you get in each step, then the remainder becomes the divisor for the next step. And whatever is the divisor in the previous step becomes the dividend. And you have to continue this step till you get the remainder of 0. When you get the remainder of 0, whatever is the divisor in that particular step is your HCF. Okay. Let us do one more quick example. Suppose we have to find the HCF of say 120 and 180. Here the bigger number is 180. So we will divide 180 by 120. 120 ones are 120. And we are left with a 60 here. 60 becomes our new divisor and we will be dividing 120 by it. So 62s are 120 and we get a remainder 0. In this step where we are getting a remainder 0, our divisor is 60. So the HCF of 120 and 180 is 60. So this technique is very useful when we have to find the HCF of very big numbers, because if we try and go do the prime factorization of those big numbers, it will be very time consuming. Correct? Now let us see how do we use the long division method when 3 numbers are given. Suppose we have to find the HCF of 320, 420 and 180. Whenever we have to find the HCF of 2 or more than 2 numbers, you pick up any 2 numbers first. Suppose I pick up say 320 and 180. So first I'll try to find the HCF of these 2 numbers. The bigger of the 2 is 320. 180 ones are 140. 140 will be dividing 180. So 140 ones are left with a 40. 40 will be dividing 140. 43s are. And 20 will be dividing 40. So 22s are. We get a 0 here. This is the divisor in this step. So we get that HCF of 320 and 180 is 20. Now we will take this particular HCF and the third number which is remaining. The third number which is remaining is 420. So now we will try to find out the HCF of 20 and 420. So let's divide 420 by 20. 22s are 40. 21s are 20. Correct? The F of the 3 numbers which we have taken as 320, 420 and 180 is 20. Okay? I hope the long division technique of finding the HCF is clear to everyone. This is my email ID kirti.mathacademy@gmail.com. If you have any problem regarding the long division method, you can send me an email at this ID. This is my YouTube channel Mathacademy. If you have liked my videos, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.